What's up guys, I'm back with another StarCraft 2 match for you today. Over in the right hand position of Antigua Shipyard we have a teammate of mine, Mr. Terska, playing as the pink Protoss, the manliest of colours. And down in the bottom left we have Mr. Wit, who is the purple Zerg. So no getting the colours confused, pink and purple. Protoss and Zerg, can't get them confused. This map is pretty macro orientated. Pretty easy to take in natural because obviously you only have this ramp to hold off. So pretty common for Zerg to take an expansion first and for Protoss to go for a forge fast expand, which is what it looks like Terska will be going for here. Both players in the platinum level, so not expecting high levels of micro here or anything like that, but you know, fairly decent game should be ahead. Wit at the moment just droning up to 10, getting his overlord on 10. Standard stuff. Terska obviously going to go for the Forge First expand. Be interested to see whether he goes for a Forge first or the Nexus first, as they are in cross positions. It is fairly safe to go Nexus first and then the Forge, then the Cannon, then the Gateway or anything like that. But more often than not you'll see people go the Forge first, then the Gateway, then the Cannon, just to be on the safe side. You don't want any Ling run bys coming into your base or any kind of early 8 or 9 pulls coming in. They're a bit nasty to deal with as a Protoss. Wit now scouting across position straight away, probably because why not, he might think it's the MLG version. Terska can see that, he still hasn't thrown down a forge or anything. Looks like he might be saving up to go Nexus first. Like I said though, it's pretty safe to do. Wait, just going to be a pestilence with that, I think that's a word, with that drone. We're getting his own expansion down nice and early. Like I said, it's really safe to do on this map, just because the distance on cross position, look at that, it's an absolute hike. But Terska obviously going to go for the forge now that the drone has managed to delay the Nexus. Whitlow still taking no gas, just being nice and comfortable, macroing up, building drones. Drones are always useful. Throwing down a spawning pool now, might put a little bit of pressure on, depends how many cannons he sees go down, if any. And still though, Wit is delaying that expansion, really should have gone down by now. You can see that Terska's up in the 550 mineral mark. We'll be able to throw it down right about now. Eventually, there we go. Can also throw down the cannon and even the gateway pretty much straight away afterwards. And that back home Wit space, still just droning up, nothing else to do for him really. Expansion's just about to finish. Spawning pool just about to finish as well. So, ooh. Terska, Terska, Terska. Why? Oh why? Gotta go for an early third here at 17 suppliers when that went down. Surprisingly, Wit can do nothing about it. He has no queen, so he can't get a mass amount of lings coming out. All he has is drones. So Terska's actually pretty safe to take a third this early on. I mean, obviously you'd have to break down the rocks, but to get to him you'd have to go through here. And in that meantime he could get a few zealots, can easily chomp away at some zerglings. Gonna wall off a bit more with the gateway here, I like that placement there. But Wit will have, oh now he knows. Overlord can see it and he must be thinking, what on earth? Not something you usually do when you do a forge fast expand, is take a third instantly. But we'll have to see if Wit can do anything. He's sending out 3 lings, but by the time they get there this cannon will have finished. But still just droning up, can get a nice economic advantage seeing as the supply is 31 to 22. Doesn't matter if he'll have 3 bases, at the end of the day Wit can produce about 10 drones in one go, which is always nice to do as Zerg. Zergling's about to pop up here, but as I said the cannon's like finished now. Oh, Wit decides, no, a bit of indecision, cost that ling his life. Oh, we can actually take out the Nexus here, fair enough then. Might be able to poke away at that, but Terska should be able to deal with it. Does lose a probe, but so what. Now a roach wire coming down for Wit, might be wanting to put a bit more pressure on with roaches, which would be a very good option to do. Cannons don't last very long against roaches. Roaches are Zerg's best friend in ZVP, trust me. Oh my god, what on earth is this game? Wit is going for his own third base now, at the gold. This isn't the MLG version or any tournament version. It does have the gold base in the middle. So we're going to take full advantage of the fact that Terska has no units. Oh, he has 1 zealot. Just 1. The only unit that's come from Ior to save this. I hear nibbling. Oh. Yeah, those Zerglings are going to be there a while. Like, maybe half a century. Back home though, Wit is fully saturated on 2 bases. Could probably take a second gas right about now. Maybe even a third, maybe, if he really wanted to. I'm going for his fourth. Because again, why the hell not? You know what, just expand all over the map. Just make my day. Just expand all over the map and make this a very macro orientated game, which I wasn't expecting. So ZVP, you don't see this. You see lots of Mutalisks, lots of roaches, and lots of dead Protoss units. But instead, we have drones. We have a few roaches coming out. Obviously going to try and pick away at this. Does Terska know about it yet? But you can see that they're being injured, so he knows that something's happening. So, walling off completely with a couple more gateways, and walling off completely over here with a few more gateways. Gonna go for more. How many gateways does that come down? 4 plus that one. Plus that. He's got up to 6 gateways. Has Warp Gate started? Warp Gate still hasn't started yet. Because you know what? Who needs Warp Gate when you have 3 base? It's actually taken both his gas on his natural. It's a bit interesting, rather than his main. It's a bit oversaturated here. Could probably transfer a few of these, and it's actually still building more. But we'll overlook that little fact. A few more roaches coming in now. But with these 3 cannons here, they can easily stop this amount of roaches. As a Protoss, if you see Zerg going for like a 7 roach rush or something like that, because obviously there's 8 roaches here. If you've gone for a forge fast expand and you scout roaches coming in, throw down like 2 or 3 more cannons and you're safe. And the roaches have failed, the Zerg is quite far behind, and you've got 2 bases fully saturated at very little cost. So just a little trick there, just if you see it, just throw down some more cannons. Cannons are very good, but not against a huge amount of roaches. Obviously though, Wit is making full use of this gold base, mining out as quick as he can. Unfortunately, they don't have mules. If Zerg had mules, then I think people might cry about OP-ness, but we won't go into that. Double Evo chamber coming up now for a few more upgrades. Lair coming up now as well. Probably wants to pull those roaches back, yeah. But overall, just nice macro game coming up. Again, Terska is just got this 1 zealot, because why not? Against 1 Zergling and 11 roaches. Oh my god. 63 drones to 63 probes. This should not be happening. Oh my god. 3 Stargates coming up for Terska. I really can't believe this game at the moment. This is one of the oddest CVPs I've ever seen, I'm not going to lie. This is a very odd style and should not be working. I feel like, though, Wit could poke up here with these roaches and take out... Actually, no, I didn't see that 3rd cannon. Maybe not, then. Is going to poke up there instead. Should probably be microing those roaches a bit. Did lose 2 of them for free. Does pick off a probe, though, but no big loss. Still no Zergling speed, that's only just been started. Probably wants to inject. Wants to keep on top of the lava inject. Always, always, always keep on top of your lava inject, Zerg players. Look, there's... Right, he's injected there. Injected there. And now there, maybe? No. No. There we go. And that one. No. Okay. No injects. In the meantime, though, Wit is taking out this 3rd base. But there's Void Rays. As good as roaches are, they can't shoot up. Ooh, clever warp in here, stopping the units escaping, or at least slowing them down. Instead, Wit's going to go for the main base, which again is not going to work because there's still 3 Void Rays. There's nothing he can do about that. 2 more coming up as well, and actually going into Robotech as well. Use the Chrono Boost, Terska. Why you no Chrono Boost? Why you no get upgrades? But instead, he's going to go for just see if he could take out the gold base, maybe. Instead, he's going to throw out some Spore Crawlers, defend the gold base. Obviously, they're quite good against Void Rays, but nothing else. Oh, micro those roaches. That was painful to see. Zerglings. Yeah, that run by is not going to work. Roaches trying to slip around the side. I'm not sure what Wit's idea is right now, but he's losing a lot of roaches for nothing, basically. I'm not sure whether he's just going to try and take out his base, but it's not going to work. There's too many units now. Again, no micro on the roaches, meaning the zealots can easily take them down. They do so much damage against them. And so we need to see some other units coming out of Wit. I'd like to see some Hydras coming out. There's a lot of drones doing nothing for some reason. But If we could see some Hydras coming out, that'd be so useful, because they would tear apart these Void Rays. Instead we have 25 more Roaches coming out, because if in doubt, build Roaches. Supply is heavily in favour of Wit right now. All the upgrades looking at 0-0 for the Roaches, 0-0 for the Void Rays, 0-0 for the Zealots. We don't need upgrades in this game. Void Rays are doing a lot of damage, taking out the Spore Crawler, can easily take out these two Queens as there's no transfuse energy. And the Roaches again are just running on past because they can't do anything. Wants to rally these in as well. Spore Crawler, can it sit down? Yes it will, because the Void Rays will take out the Queen first and then that Spore Crawler. Roaches over here though, I've met 3 more Void Rays. Now coming up for the attack here. Oh, he wants to get as close as possible to take out those cannons as quick as possible. Let's take out 2 of them. What on earth was that? That's a bit better. Stopping a lot of these Roaches from attacking. Only the front few are attacking right now. There we go. But a few more sentries coming in just to throw more down for more force fields. Oh, we will break through this gateway though. Oh, that's a brilliant force field right there, stopping any Roaches getting through, and the Void Rays are come back to help, and the rest of them are coming back now. All these Roaches are going to die if he stays there. He shouldn't really be staying there right now. I honestly can't believe this game's still there. Oh, he has Burrow, and there is no Observer. Just starting one now. The Roaches will be able to get out of there though. Again, Colossus Void Ray, not a unit composition you see very often against Zerg, but apparently it's paying off. This one Zealot is going to take out the hatchery by himself, like an absolute boss. There we go, some Hydras coming out now, but a miss rally will cost none of them their life actually, they managed to get away. Hatchery still stands somehow. Well, that's a lot of Hydras. That's beautiful to see, I like my Hydras. But at the same time, Terska is now double producing Colossus, which will melt these Hydras. It's not even funny how quickly they'll die. Roaches will be able to take out the Colossus if they can get a range, but the thing is, if he attacks here, Terska can just stand on this cliff right here and just rain death from above. And it looks like what might actually happen here is Wit is moving for attack, but I don't think he really wants to. It's not the best of places to engage. Home ground advantage, and 2 more Colossus will pop out if he decides to use his Chrono Boost energy, that is. But look at that one Colossus already. He's doing so much damage to Hydras, up to 4 kills already, and it's just insane how much damage he does. 5, 6, 7. 2 more are popped out now to come join the fight. And yeah, there's an Observer here. That trick's not going to work this time. All of these units are going to die if he keeps burrowing. That Hydra goes down. And, well, both players could be spending their money a little bit more. I'd like to see another expansion come up for Wit, like down in these 2 locations possibly. Terska could easily expand over to these 2 locations and probably be safe with the map control he has with the Void Rays at the moment. At the moment, Wit's just building Roaches, because again, if in doubt, build Roaches. +1 even has just finished for Wit. Terska is still on 0-0. Does have a Forge, decides not to use it because who needs upgrades. Building more gateways now, adding on. I've never seen this unit composition before. Zealot, Colossus, Void Ray. And apparently Zerg has no answer, apart from lots of units. So that's actually going to take an expansion. Over on this side, a bit of an unusual spot to take. Usually you see people split the map in half across that way, not that way. But we'll see. Oh, Wit already knows about it because of his overlord positioning. So he can easily deny this 4th base right here. But he doesn't want to stay here too long because he could get caught out of position by this army. If that swings him from behind, he's in a lot of trouble, and that's what might just happen here. Does get the cancel off, so nice 300 minerals saved here. Supplies are actually still in favour of Wit, but at the same time the unit composition is just so much better for Terska right now. I honestly don't know what Zerg would do against this. I guess Corruptors would be an obvious choice to take out the Colossus and the Void Rays, and then Roaches for to mop up, but oh, we do see 7 Corruptors coming out now, that's a good choice there. Again though, he's kept on top of his lava injects a bit better now. Has he got the upgrade for the Hydra? He does have the upgrade, right? Probably wants to start 2-2. Morphing a Great Spire. If he can get Broodlords out, that'd be quite useful, but obviously has to protect them with Corruptors as well. Ooh, looks like Wit's going to go for a slight counter attack here. Not sure how much damage he'll do though, because this army is already on the tail end. Oh, Hydras don't engage there. Oh, that's a lot of dead Hydras. Oh, that's a lot of dead units. I'm not sure if Wit wants to stay here. This is looking very bad for Wit now. The supply is plummeting for wit. At the same time, Terska's losing a lot of units to those roaches. Does pick off one Colossus. Can he pick off a second? I don't think so. Actually bringing Phoenix into the play now, which is an interesting choice to do. Corruptors have arrived just a little bit too late, and I think the Void Rays plus Phoenix will be a little bit too much for these Corruptors, especially as a lot of Stalkers coming in now. Wants to pull his Corruptors back before he loses all of them. There's a couple more rallied over here, and 5 more on the way, and 10 Zerglings. Those Zerglings are not going to last long against 5 Colossus. Yeah, they'll die instantly. More Hydras coming out. Stop getting Hydras, get Roaches and Corruptors. Supplies now in favour of Terska, who's again trying to get this 4th base up. Still a bit of an odd choice. A lot of big pro transfers. The main is now mined out. But in the centre we have another engagement here, and with GG's. Yeah. Interesting game to say the least. Wit probably could have reacted a bit better. Corruptors out a lot earlier. If you're ever against Protoss, just get a Spire. Mutalisks do so much damage against Protoss, and as soon as you see a Protoss move out, you can move in with Mutalisks and do a lot of damage and force either a base trade or force the army back. So you should have got the Spire a bit earlier, which meant you could have got the Corruptors a bit out earlier to deal with the Void Rays and Colossus. And the Hydras just don't last against that many Colossus, especially as more were being built constantly. But no, good game from both sides. It's very entertaining to watch, to say the least. And I guess that's it from me, and I'll see you guys later.